what's happening. How'd you guys meet, by the way? Online, whereabouts? Hinge? Okay, cool, that's legit, Isn't it weird that, like, if you didn't meet her, your life would be very different? Like, I'm old, man. I'm so old, I remember when Kanye West and the Jewish community were like this, all right? That's old. I remember that. And here's how my life could have been very different. In '09, Obama's America. I was an intern in school, and I was working in Midtown Manhattan, and I was like, I'm gonna be big guy. Very weird. But I was getting coffee one day, and my life could take a weird turn. And I was making small talk while I was in line with this tall blonde. And my small talk is like Snapple facts. I will tell you unnecessary facts for no reason, all right? I noticed the lady had a lot of soy in her latte. I was like, hey, miss, did you know that soy milk actually has a lot of estrogen? She's like, really? In my mind, I'm like, gotcha, bitch. And, but the thing is, in New York, people don't really talk. It's really aggressive in New York. People are like, usually like, hey, how you doing? This guy, you know, like, hey, I see you like, you know, this person really exists in New York. And I was actually talking to her like a person, and she was like really into it. I was like, okay. She was like, tell me more about yourself, Simone. I'm like, actually, I'm a child of immigrants. And that way I'm like a Toyota Corolla. I have foreign parts, but I was assembled here in America. And my brakes don't work. She's like, what? I'm like, I don't know. And she gets her coffee. She's about to go. I'm like, hey, we should hang out. We have pretty good vibes. She's like, you know, we should, Simone. I'll see you around. Then she leaves. The barista stops me and says, did you know who that was? That was Ivanka Trump.
Oh, shit!
Did you just hear what I just said, Baltimore? In 2009, I accidentally hit on the former first star of the United States. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, I do. Look, how crazy is that? I'm glad I'm in a relationship with my girl, but for argument's sake and comedic purposes, could you imagine how that shit worked out? Move over, Jerry. Anorexic Rainer Rob Johnson with a death shot could have been in there, right? I could have been under investigation for Russian collusion. That could have been me, baby! Let's play along, huh? On Saturday night. We're adults, right? Let's say it worked out and it's Thanksgiving. You know, you go to your in-laws for the holidays, right? I'm with my orange-faced father-in-law. He's talking shit during the Thanksgiving. He's like, these guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I like this guy. He's one of the good blacks. That's my favorite guy right here. like a very famous a good black once said, the best country in America is the U.S. Okay? Herschel Walker. Alright. So let's say he's talking shit and I'd be like, I know, Dad. I call him Dad, everyone. That's how crazy this alternate universe could be. Let's say I want to get sexy and touch my girl's leg underneath the table. Like this. And the father-in-law's his hand's already there. He's like, yeah. I like the way you think. Very presidential. I love this Baroque Obama. It's so good. I don't know. He's Baroque. I bet you didn't know Ivanka's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I bet you didn't know that. Isn't that weird? Isn't that crazy? Shit. And this, you know how small this fucking area is? Baltimore, DC area? My wife works in art, so I have to go to very fancy places. We're all black. Everyone's vaguely British. Everyone's like, this is the artsy part of town. I go to a lot of art museums, and they like point to like pictures, and they point with they're like, where's the light source on this? They're like, well, the light source, and I'm like, I feel like in my mind, I'm a child of immigrants, so I feel awkward in these rooms because there's like the richest people in the world, like the top 10% of the 1%. I feel like Bernie Sanders when I say that. The top 10% of the 1%. Don't you love Bernie Sanders? He always looks like he just missed the bus. What happened? What happened? What happened? How is he not Doc in Back to the Future? Marty! He always looks like he's conducting a symphony. Crumbling infrastructure. So, I'm in this art place. I'm actually in an art place, and then it goes into the Kennedy Center because I'm in this, and I'm being the best husband I can be. I'm husband first, Build-A-Bear second. Like, that's how it goes in like this situation. And I'm a good husband. I'm like, good husband, routes to work, talking about real shit, dad shit. Oh, missionary sex. You know what I'm talking about, sir. And And we're in this fancy place, and my wife and I, we have nonverbal communication. One hand, and it's like a hand pump. One hand pump means shut up. Two pumps mean shut the fuck up, okay? So we're in the Kennedy Center, and we're just seat fillers. We're literally just filling a seat for like this show. And we're sitting down, and I'm sitting down my best behavior. This is in 2018. It's like right before the pandemic, so 2018, 19, I forgot. Anyway, so right next to us in the booth, who is it? Who do you think's there?
Ivanka.
Close, Jared. Not the subway Jared. The freakier Jared Kushner. In real life, he's 6'3", a white P. Diddy. He's like working the room, talking to everybody. And then the Secret Service looks at me, they're like, you're very unprofessional. the Secret Service looks at me and says, hey, Ron. I'm like, fuck you, bro. Seriously? They're like, handsome Squidward. I'm like, yep, that's me. And then my wife is squeezing the blood off my hand. She's like, squeeze, because I'm already, I'm going to say something, but she's like, really, don't say anything. So I'm like, he comes up to us, he says, hi. And then he leaves. I'm like, didn't do anything embarrassing this time. So out comes 2009, all right? Ivanka comes out, and she's like, and then she comes over to us and says, and my wife is squeezing my arm, like this, practically like giving me an arm bar. And then Ivanka comes over to us and says, great to meet you. And I'm like, there's no way she can remember this from like years ago, like a decade earlier. And she goes like, it's great to meet you. And then she does this to me. Soy milk? I'm like, no way. You ever been like those like roller coaster rides, like, and you feel your stomach about to drop? I was like, And then my wife out of nowhere goes like this, we actually like our coffee black, and got the fuck out of there, all right? Hi, Simone. Have a great night. Come on in the room.
One more time for Simone, everybody! Oh, man. Oh.